With last week's chapter solidifying the #1 player, or should I say players in Blue Lock, what will come now? Are we going to see more of the Manshine vs Barcha match, or will the rest of the NEL bid values be finally shown? What's going on, everyone? My name is Animasu, and today we'll be taking a look at the Blue Lock chapter 296 leaks titled Brain Juice Experience. If you enjoy the content I put out and would like to support the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below with any video ideas you'd like to see. I also have a community Discord linked in the description, so if you'd like to chat with me and other fans of the series, feel free to join up and say hello. I hope you all enjoyed today's leaks as much as I did, and thanks as usual for tuning in. The Blue Lock chapter 296 leaks kick off with the usual intro text stating, Italy, who already finished their matches, watches as Isagi yoichi becomes #1. Surprisingly, instead of staying in the German stratum, we actually shift to the Italian stratum, where the players of Ubers are watching as Isagi's celebration unfolds. On the screen, Isagi is seen pounding his chest, roaring in triumph as he's now reached the top. Sendo and Aiku stare in shock, clearly taken aback by his accomplishment. However, one player isn't surprised at all. Shohei Barcha. Barcha continues without hesitation, making his stance clear. Isagi yoichi is the #1 that he will be chasing after, his rival. With that, the scene shifts back to Isagi's perspective, where the entire world is roaring in celebration. He soaks in the moment, letting the weight of his achievement settle in. After all the adapting, all the struggles in every battle, he's finally made it to the top, and it feels incredible. The next page dives into some odd visualization, showing what seems to be a starry connection or biological phenomenon. Puzzle pieces rise up, representing the players Isagi's bitched in this game. Noah, itoshi, Julian Loki, and Michael Kaiser. As these pieces float around him, Isagi declares that he's perfectly crushed them all, with pure logic. This isn't just victory, it's a proof of his calculated dominance. Right now, the entire world is feeling the weight of his presence. His originality, the potential radiating off of him, is undeniable to anyone watching. We then transition into an insane double spread, fully capturing Isagi's raw, unfiltered excitement. His face dominates the panel as his original ego eyes spiral through while he holds his hands over his face, more prominent than before. It really feels to me like the Ken Kaneki I'm a Ghoul panel. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but please look it up, you'll know what I mean. There also seems to be these white cracks or lines forming around his face, a visual that almost resembles neurons firing or electrical impulses surging through his brain. This would match because he says his entire body feels it, and his mind is surging with energy. Isagi literally says his brain is boiling at this moment. As his mind races, he begins to flash back through all of his past victories and moments of evolution. All of these moments of adaptation and crushing with logic leads to one undeniable truth. The best version of himself is never static. He'll continuously update, refine, and become even better. With this unshakable mindset, there is no doubt in his mind the title of the best in the world is in his future. With one last shot of Isagi to close his side of things out, he stands with his arms outstretched, fully embracing his next challenge. Come on, bring me more. With Isagi's moment of triumph concluded, the story shifts back in time to the ongoing FC Barcha vs Manshine match. The scoreboard still reads 1-0 in favor of Manshine City thanks to Chigiri Homa's earlier goal. But now, the focus is on a different playmaker, Meguru BACHIRA. With the ball at his feet, BACHIRA has already surpassed Ryo and already is approaching Agi quickly. Desperate, he does the only thing he can, scream for Nagi to come and help him pincer this threat. Agi is left completely helpless as BACHIRA spins past him, executing a flawless roulette turn to leave him in the dust. But the real test comes as Nagi slides in for a tackle, looking to shut him down before he can break through. The thing is though, BACHIRA cooks up a 5-star meal here and does something insane even for him. Mid-roulette, he tap-lifts the ball, seamlessly transitioning into a rainbow flick over Nagi's sliding challenge. The ball soars over Nagi's head, and as BACHIRA leaps beyond him, he traps it effortlessly while still airborne. Mid-air, BACHIRA grins wide, his eyes filled with pure excitement. In this moment, he declares himself to be a god. With a powerful swing of his leg, he fires off a shot, striking the ball cleanly towards the top left of the net. Even Nagi is left stunned, just sitting there with only one word to say. Awesome. With BACHIRA's goal confirmed, the game is now tied at 1-1. As the energy shifts, the master strikers step in. Lavinho, excited by BACHIRA's play, takes off his coat, eager to join the match. Meanwhile, Chris Prince calmly follows, responding to the challenge and evening the field. With Manshine City kicking off, the perspective shifts to Nagi Seishira. Watching the game evolve, he quickly realizes that the situation is changing, and he must change in response too. Agi yells at Nagi, demanding he focus up and get his head in the game. Whether he's playing for the team or his own goals, half-assing it will ruin everything. Ryo snaps back, telling Agi to shut up and stay back, but Nagi is not listening. He's still lost in thought, stuck on the idea that he can't do anything right now. As Agi whips a pass towards Nagi, he considers his options. Even an assist would be fine, anything to actively raise his value. As Nagi leaps into the air, he confidently states that he will survive along Ryo. With precise control, he executes a smooth backward trap, effortlessly bringing the ball under control. Landing back down, he quickly passes off the ball to Reo, reigniting their coordination. The two immediately move in sync, setting up the classic 1-2 plays, looking to break through the defense together. As Reo attempts to complete the 1-2 though and return the ball, OTOYA comes flying into the interception. With a smirk, he casually remarks that he's seen this attacking pattern more than his own parents' faces, which is insane calms. I hope he's not telling the truth. Slipping through Reo's blind spot, OTOYA cuts them off completely, stealing possession with ease. In an instant, he's disrupted their rhythm, catching both Nagi and Reo completely off guard. As OTOYA quickly moves the ball forward, he changes it to Livigno, who then sends it straight to BACHIRA. Nagi Seishiro gives chase, carefully analyzing the situation as the intensity of the new Egoist League reaches its climax. Both BACHIRA and OTOYA are fully locked in, fighting for the win with everything they have. At the bottom of the page, OTOYA makes another unpredictable move, slipping into Chris Prince's blind spot. In an instant, he's already behind the master striker and has caught him off guard. Seeing OTOYA perfectly positioned, BACHIRA wastes no time. He sends off a high-arching cross and aims it directly at him. As the ball soars through the air, OTOYA uses Chris Prince's body as leverage, pushing onto his side to gain extra height. Mid-air, he seamlessly transitions into the shooting motion. With perfect timing and precision, OTOYA swings through and his shot pierces the net. The field erupts as FC Barcha has now taken the lead 2-1. As BACHIRA and OTOYA celebrate, knowing that they're just one goal away from victory, Nagi Seishiro can be seen finally realizing the truth. This is the fire of those who believe they're the center of the universe. True egoist. As the dust settles, Chigure looks visibly frustrated, acknowledging OTOYA's goal is a super goal. And in a way, he's right. OTOYA used pure off-the-ball movement to outmaneuver and dunk on one of the world's best, Chris Prince. Meanwhile, Nagi remains locked in, deep in thought. Watching OTOYA and BACHIRA ignite with passion, he recognizes something he's felt before. He knows that only those that get fired up can compete on the world stage. But as he stands there analyzing it all, a troubling realization sets in. He doesn't know how to ignite that fire within himself. Who is the new me that can believe in becoming the world's best? As Nagi wrestles with this question, his thoughts spiral, searching for an answer. How does he find that fire, and what kind of player does he need to become? Before he can dwell on it further, Reo approaches from behind him. He doesn't sound frustrated or defeated, just talks to him directly. The whole working for the team approach, it's not working for them. But instead of stressing over it, Reo suddenly shifts gears. A sly grin forms, and with his tongue playfully drooping out, he suggests something different. They should do something exciting themselves. With Reo fully locked in, his chameleon aura even materializes on his shoulder. He confidently tells Nagi to get fired up and lock in. This is their moment. If they can score a goal now, flip the momentum and take control, then they, not BACHIRA, not OTOYA, will become the center of the universe. Nagi just watches in awe. For the first time, he truly sees it. Reo has become strong. No longer just his shadow or there for his support, Reo is standing tall as his own player, pushing Nagi forward instead of following behind. With a wide smile, Reo holds the ball in his hand, his energy radiating with confidence. Looking straight at Nagi, he declares the true reason he stays so fired up. It's Nagi himself. To become the world's best with you, I can become anything. His words hit differently this time, because it's not the same Reo who blindly followed behind Nagi. This is someone who's grown, evolved, and found his own strength and still chooses to stick with him. Nagi just stares surprised, even calling Reo strong and dazzling. And with that, the Blue Lock Chapter 296 leaks come to an end, with outro text stating, they overcame it because they're together. Reo's dream continues to shine on Nagi. With no break next week, we'll jump right back into the action with Blue Lock Chapter 297 titled To the Future. I assume this chapter will finally wrap up the Barcha vs Manshine match, with the title referring to Nagi and Reo continuing their dream into the future. However, it's also possible that we fast forward past the match conclusion and go straight to the aftermath of the NEL, where the final rankings and top 23 are shown. No matter what happens next, make sure to drop your thoughts and theories down in the comments. What do you expect to see in chapter 297? With that sadly being the end of today's video, I just want to thank you all so much for tuning in. If you enjoy the content I push out and would like to support me, please take a moment to click that subscribe button and comment below any video ideas you'd like to see. I also have a community Discord link down below, so if you'd like to chat directly, make sure to check that out. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your days, and I'll see you in the next one real soon.